Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Codologic. After 1 month of gap, I'm doing again the video. So I just want to share my knowledge regarding Zogo interview process and selection. And I'm going to share you the materials regarding this process and each round. So I think you can trust me in this guys since I have attended this company for 3 times and I just know pretty much well. First, we will see the rounds of selection, then we will cover each round in detail and I will give you suggestion how to prepare for each round and material you can prepare for each round. So let's start it. These are the rounds of selection where you will have 5 rounds or more. The first round is the written test, second round is the programming round, and third one is the advanced programming round, fourth one is technical HR, and technical HR will be consist of 2 or 1 round, it may be depending on the criteria or situation, and fifth one is general HR. So let's see each round in detail. We'll see that. The first and foremost round is the written test round. Here where the massive filtration takes place. Total number of people or candidate entering this round will be around 1000 or 2000. So company people try to filtrate more candidates in this round especially. The written test round consists of 2 patterns. First pattern is you will be given 30 C code snippets and second pattern is you will be given 20 C code snippets and 10 aptitude. And time duration for this round will be 2 hours or 1.5 hours. You can also expect flowchart. In C code snippet, you will be given C code and you should predict the output or try run the code. These are the topics you can prepare for the first round and you can practice the C code snippets in the link that I have attached to the description box, and I have also attached the book Test Your C Skills by Yashwant Kanetkar PDF where you can find so many C code snippets and you can practice and try run it. So by practicing these things you can surely crack the first round. For aptitude part, you can prepare this topic and you should be focusing mostly on the puzzle part, and you know what, you will be given very much simple questions in aptitude and the more weightage is given to C questions only. So first solve all the C questions and you come to the aptitude part. So that is much more cleverness and that's my suggestion also. The second round is the programming round where you will be given 5 questions to solve in the time duration of 3 hours. You can use any languages like C, C++, Java, Python, but you should not use the inbuilt function in it. You will be seated in a room where there will be 5 to 6 instructor or mentor will be there so that you can show the output to them or you can clarify your doubts. The mentor or instructor present will keep monitoring you. They mostly see how much time you are taking to solve the problem. Within 1 hour, try to finish 2 problems or else they will try to or find a way to reject you. If you want to crack this round, try to solve 4 problems out of 5 problems so that you can go to the next round, or else you can solve 5 out of 5 so that you can easily go to the next round. So try to be in safer side. I have attached the material in the GitHub where you can download the document and practice or go through all the problems present in the document and try to find the logic for each question. Those problems are asked in Zogo only in previous time or previous years. So try to find the logic for all the problems present in that. If you practice all the problems, you can definitely crack the second round or you can pass the second round. Third round is the advanced programming round. The prerequisite for third round is you should be well familiarized with the data structures topic, OOPS concept, and you should also write the code with well-defined modularity. You should know to use the function concept and you should be well versed in Java. If you are good in all these things, then third round will be a piece of cake for you. Now let's see what is all about the advanced programming round. You will be asked to build an application or a game. You will be given a booklet where first you will be given time to read the questions thoroughly. In that booklet, you will be given the modules of tasks regarding that application. First step towards building the application or game is to find the logic for the module 1 and explain it to the instructor present there and start coding that module. Likewise, you will be asked to solve all the modules. The instructor will see the modularity of the code, structure of the code, and time optimization. And try to use the OOPS concept or data structure concept into the application that you are building. You will be given 3 hours for this round to solve it. I have attached the materials or questions for third round in the GitHub repository, and I have attached the link in the description box. Kindly do check it out so that you will get some idea regarding the third round. The next round is the technical HR round, where you will be asked questions based upon your resume and mostly from Java and depth of Java. And you will be asked questions from puzzles also. And mostly you will be asked questions from CS domain topic like data structures, operating system, DBMS, programming, like that. So please make sure that you are thorough in all the topics. The last and happy round is the general HR round, where you will be asked some basic HR questions, and so please speak with confidence and smile. You can definitely crack this round. You can see basic HR questions in the description box that I posted, so kindly prepare all the basic HR questions and get ready to crack this round. Attend all the round with confidence. Do not panic at all. Be time conscious. Always keep the eye on the watch itself so that you can be time conscious. And this is the most important tip that I can give. Do not use too much for loop so that it will definitely create a bad impression from the mentor side. So don't often use the brute force method. Instead, try to come up with different approaches and use functions also, that it will create a good impression from the mentor side. Take a deep breath, you can do it. And the most important one, do not see the other candidate so that it will surely freak you out. Please be confident on yourself.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys understood this video. If you like this video, please click the like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe my channel.